Over the years, there's been a lot of talk about Kings Island getting an RMC, with one of those talks being about a ground-up hybrid themed to Son of Beast, which I've talked about way too much, and the other being an RMC conversion of the Racer. And that got me thinking, can Kings Island even RMC the Racer? Well, today I'll be taking a look into this, starting off with the land around the coaster. If we look at Google Earth, we can see there's an empty plot inside of the turnarounds of the two coasters. And looking at the measurement, you have about a 940 foot or 286.5 meter plot of land in between the turnarounds. Then you have a 769 foot or 234.91 meter plot of land on the side of Blue Racer near the front of the coaster. Then finally, you have a 2,550 or 777.2 meter thin plot of land towards the end of Blue Racer. And this leads me to the question of whether RMC Racer is even possible, because you easily have enough extra room to do something with Blue Racer, but there just really isn't any space to expand Red Racer, which causes the issue, because it would have to follow basically the same path as it does now, which would not give RMC much of anything, and would make for a coaster that was basically airtime hill after airtime hill, and would lack much of anything else. So this leads me to the point, if Kings Island wanted to RMC the Racer, they really only have two choices, and the first one is not likely, and has never even been done before, that being RMC only the blue side of the Racer, which may seem weird, but hear me out. You have enough room to RMC the blue side, but also keep Red Racer the way it is, and keep the feel of the coaster, and tell me it would not be cool having a RMC ratio as you're riding on the wooden coaster. But this is probably never actually going to happen, but this next thing could happen, that being turning the two wooden tracks into one RMC. The stats of the coaster would most likely be something like add 20 feet to the lift hill of the blue side, making it 108 feet tall. Then use the airtime hills of the Blue Racer to make new hills, and most likely one or two inversions. Then you have the Rise 2 turnarounds, with one being turned into a high-speed turn, or something like a wave turn, that leads into a Raven Trust Dive, that will replace the red side turnaround. This leads into the second half of the ride, which will follow the same path as the second half of the Red Racer. This part will be filled with small airtime hills and two 0G rolls. This leads into the final breaks, and you may be saying, you didn't use parts of both tracks, and that's because, as I said, there's not much room around these sections of the ride. However, some of the sports will be used on different elements. Think like something like Iron Gwazi. Give me your thoughts on if RMCing both sides of the Racer is possible. Bye guys, see you all next time.